How you going, guys? We just thought we'd give you a bit of a tour around the Land Cruiser we got for our property. So starting out, GXL 2020 model. Went with all TJM gear. They looked after us from in Shepparton there. Got the 63mm bull bar, 1200 pound TJM winch there, isolation underneath there. You've got the XTM driving lights. What else we got? We've got TJM AirTech snorkel. They've also hooked us up with the GME radio, which goes in our roof console we got in there. We'll give you a look at that later on. Back around that side, we got the scrub bars go right down along with the side step. Then we've also got the TJM pace suspension, which either got all your settings on the top and the bottom of your dampeners, so you can adjust that to whatever drive you're doing. Also got the rims through them, so they're just the King's imitation beadlock. So yeah, they're pretty good wheels. Got the 6 all the way around. Got the 50 neg offset for track correction. So underneath the bonnet, guys, it's all pretty stock standard. The only other things I've added just for personal preference is the catch can. I think while you're traveling, that's a pretty big asset to have in terms of saving your motor in the long term of the vehicle. Also, we've got secondary fuel filter. Just with all the fuel when you're traveling, you might get a bit of water or bad fuel along the way, so that'll save your motor there as well. Other than that, it's all pretty stock standard underneath there. Got the isolator for the winch under there, which is always handy to have. Right, inside the vehicle, we got the GME radio hooked up here. The boys in Shep at TJM, they've wired it right through here, goes up, and then we got the system up top here, which is the Department of Interior roof console. It's a good bit of gear there. You got your lights on the bottom. You can put your maps and everything up to the gear. Console here, this is all pretty standard. I've just whipped this one up out of a bit of ply and carpet and get that extra cup holder. Other than that, we've put the reverse camera in. It's part of our auto elect back home, did all that gear for us. Also, we got the wet seat covers. We ordered those through TJM. It's all wetsuit material. Pretty good when you're traveling, especially along the coastline and getting in and out of salt water and dirt and mud and all that. They clean up pretty well. They've been on there for a couple of months, and yeah, they still look brand new to us. Right, as you all know, the 79s don't have too much room in the back, so we've just chucked our freezer in there. Ridge Rider, don't know too much about it, but we picked it up on special. It does the job for us, so yeah, that just sits in there, and that's where we chuck all our meat and all the stuff we want to freeze. So we'll make our way around. We got the shovel up top of the rooftop tank on there. It's sort of mediocre range, but it does the job for what we're doing. We'll move on to the train canopy. A few people have asked who made it and who built it and all that. I made this personally just at home. Yeah, bit of a cheaper option, but we got the water tank and everything inside the headboard there. That holds about 80, 85, 90 litres. All aluminium, everything's custom made. We got the central locking locks up top here. Bit of storage inside, so they're just clothes drawers. Another little drawer there. We got compressor reel there, and then compressor fitted inside in there. We got water outlet here, which this is our hot water service, so it hooks up to our shower tent there. We can show you that later on. Underneath, there's another bit of storage. We just got some cheese and tie down ropes and stuff in there. Make our way around. So I've got the wheels, the spare wheels on the back.
So this is our King's rooftop tent. On the inside here, we've just got Velcro pockets, pop the iPad in there. We love having the ventilation of the 3 walls. It's great for storage because we can just keep all of our bedding in here. I've just opened this straight up. All of our 4 pillows, blanket, everything's in here ready to go. Just down in the corner here, got a bit of power supply so we can charge our phones at night, and we've got some switches for an external light and an internal light which we've got up the top here. Makes it really handy. Don't have to worry about bringing torches in and things like that.
Another thing we got through TJ and Cheltenham was the Rhino rack here on top. That's good bit of equipment that there. Laid all our chairs, we've got a toolbox on top. Yeah, and just a few things to hold on there, so that's awesome having that bit of storage up there. We've got the big shower tent. We'll show you how that unfolds later on. But yeah. Move around here, we've got the 270 box wing awning that wraps right around that tent. We also have some awesome zip on here, which is handy when you got the wind and the weather blowing in gale, so that keeps you out of trouble when you're cooking. We've got the slide out drawer here. That all comes out, all on gas struts. Again, all homemade. I've just made this, so there's no design. It's just all sort of made up as we go. Just a few tools and bits and pieces in there. So it's handy to have and out of the way. Heyman Reese tow bar, tow hitch. Yeah, good bit of equipment that. Got the little reverse camera there, so that was a thing, sort of a must-have when you are towing a boat and stuff like that. Although we don't have the boat here at the moment. Personalised wheel cradles. Got those made up by Frontline Tray and Trailers in Shepparton. Just starting out, those guys there, and they do a pretty good job. Sort of system here that Aidan from Hotwire and Toucher has done for us. He's done a neat job. So we've got all our lights, and we've got compressor and water pump, all that stuff set up there. So all USBs, 12 volts, yeah, very good equipment. Well, I've made a bit of a makeshift table here which clips onto the fridge slide there, nice and easy. So that comes off, slides in. Yeah. Then we got the clear view drop down slide, which is pretty handy when you got a decent lift like these on the cruisers. Yeah, so there. So we got the Red Arc charger up here. That charges all these batteries. Got the 170 amp hour AGM batteries. They're from Kick-Ass Slimline. They're pretty handy, you know, fit in the tight little spots like that. We got the NOCO charger up here, which we can, if we got power, we can just plug in and then everything runs off 240 volt, which is handy. On top, on the tent, we're also got 2 solar panels, so that charges everything while we're going. As you can see, it doesn't really drop below 13, which is handy for us. Alright guys, we just want to say a massive thanks to TJM in Shepparton. Travi and Alfred in there have done an awesome job with looking after us, all the TJM gear. Good blokes in there, so I highly recommend getting in there and catching up with them boys. Also, Aiden, our auto elect, he's done a massive job for us. He had our whole canopy, everything wired up within 3 days at late notice and worked all hours of the night. So massive thanks to him. And then just everyone else who give us a hand along the way, whether that was mates or whatever, helping me lift and everyone really. So yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.